This webisode is sponsored by Joe E-Cycle, who generously gave me an e-bike so that I could keep up with Corey. In our last webisode, we showed you around the beautiful Stanley Park Seawall in Vancouver, and now we get to continue on the Seaside Trail, share a few memories, and check out Granville Island, all by bike. You can get the detailed route map from the link in the description below, and while you're down there, feel free, click subscribe and come along for more adventures. Now, let's pick up where we left off. If you want to carry on with us and go on the rest of the Uninterrupted trail, maybe over to Granville Island, something like that, we're going to go there. So, catch up with us on the next frame. There really is good signage, so watch for it. So watch for signs, because this one, you're going to take a right now and head over to English Bay. If we carried on this route, it would take us right back over to Full Harbor and to Joe E-Cycle. Let's go. And now we're going to continue on the Seaside Path, riding along English Bay and False Creek, and then on to Granville Island.
So we're now on Stanley Park Drive, and it's actually a dedicated bike lane, and the seawall is just over there. There's a great little hot dog stand right here. We had a hot dog there the other day. If we hadn't just had fish tacos, I would have a hot dog there again.
Oh, come on, you'd have a hot dog here again now.
I might.
For a nicer sit-down meal or a cocktail, there's a Cactus Club with awesome views. Continue to follow the bike path signs, and they take you through a few roundabouts. Vancouver is a city of art. There is art all over the place, and it's unique and special, and I can't wait to show you this one, because with my love of glass, don't know if I've ever told you about that before, you gotta look at this. I would absolutely love to see that lit up at night. Wouldn't that be beautiful? Such a cool piece of art, and in such a cool location, like it's just hanging under this bridge. Continuing on the path, there are parks and viewpoints everywhere. Here is a community of float homes and another great form of transportation that can take you places, or it can just be a unique ride with great views from a different perspective. Along this path, there's tennis courts, there's kids park, and right at this corner, yep, it's the bathroom. Talk about it, some amazing bike paths, hey? Vancouver is so beautiful and so bike friendly. Some of the path is 3 lanes, a divided bike highway with a dedicated pedestrian lane. We love that.
Okay, tell them your story. This is your story.
So 35 years ago, I was much younger, and this was my dream. I lived in rural BC, and the big city of Vancouver was putting on the World Exposition of Expo 86. And this is where it all happened, right here in False Creek. So behind me you can see the Expo Ball. Today it's the Science Center, but back then this was the IMAX Theater, and it showed the coolest surround type videos, and it lit up at night and sparkled. It does still light up at night. And it was just the coolest thing, and I dreamed of it, and I cut out every article in the newspaper and saved every single thing that ever had an Expo 86 logo on it, because this was the young girl's dream of coming to the big city, and it has produced so much for Vancouver. I mean, there used to be an old floating McDonald's that was over here in the bay. BC Place is there, and then even back over here is the SkyTrain station, the first one that was put there during Expo. And I think you can see one coming now. This is the transit system here in the Lower Mainland, and it has expanded so huge. They've now got funding to put it right through Surrey, Langley. It's way out there. It's so efficient and an awesome ride. We use it all the time, and you can take your bikes on it. So it's just so cool to be down here and to see what a world exposition like that 35 years ago has brought to this city now. It's a wonderful area. I don't think we'll ever afford a place here, though. It's very, very expensive city to live in.
So when you say you cut news articles, it's not like Command C to your clipboard.
I'm talking with the scissors out of an actual newspaper that I actually delivered on my paper route. It is just a wonderful thing to have a childhood excitement like that and think back about it now. As you approach the Y, stay right toward the Science Center, or Expo Ball as I'd call it. We're going to veer off the path here to get a closer look at Expo Center, and then we'll head back to the path.
I think someone else is doing a filming project as well. So it's a biking film.
So if you brought your dog, good to know that just up here to the left down this trail is a really great dog park. See them all? Stay to the right here and continue to enjoy the views and the park. Stay on the bike path. This little bay is a fun place to stop for a little spontaneous pirate show. Then onward we go through beautiful gardens under some huge willow trees to the entrance to Granville Island on our right.
So when you're in Granville Island, you either need to park your bike or ride on the roads like a car. There isn't actual bike paths. There is to and from in both directions, but not within Granville Island.
There's lots of bike parking here, so we're going to stop for dinner. So down here on Granville Island, you do actually have to bike on the road with traffic, but they're moving really slow and it's okay, and you know, it's pretty bike friendly. But you are moving off of a bike path. There's lots of galleries and shops and specialty things and artisans and a public market and places to eat, but also keep in mind that it is a bit of a tourist trap and it can be super busy down here. But again, if you're on your bike, great place to visit. Now we're going to leave Granville Island, which means we're coming back out to the crosswalk that we were at when we turned to go onto the island.
And we're turning left, and we're going to go all the way back around Falls Creek on the same trail we came in on, all the way back to Stanley Park.
It's going to be fun.
Voila!
The sun is starting to set, so let's go. Out we go, under the bridge, and hang a left.
That's a big dog park. Cambie Street Bridge. I think there's a bike path off to the left.
Follow the signs up onto the bridge.
This is where an e-bike is in.
There's a really tight right turn at the top, so be careful and enjoy the scene across the bridge. As you head off the bridge, stay right to the Seaside Trail. More tight turns, and make sure you are reading the signs and take the turn to Seaside. Go to Seaside.
Seaside we go. So now we're rejoining the Seaside Trail on the other side of Falls Creek.
Well, evening has come here on the Seaside Bike Path.
And I think we're going to have, well, we are having a great sunset.
Totally. It is so incredible to see how busy the biking, walking paths are.
Work's done, dinner's over, and people are out and getting some exercise on the trails, and it's awesome. It's great.
Really is. They're walking their dogs, they're playing with their kids. People are just out getting fresh air and exercising.
It's great to see.
It is.
Really is.
I love this path. Now we're back in Falls Creek on the same Seaside Trail that we started on, and we can take this all the way back to Stanley Park and to Joe E. Cycle if you're renting from him. Come on. So we're back in Stanley Park on the beautiful Seaside Trail that we came on earlier today. So we'll just carry on that until we drop you off. Remember this intersection of signs? Go right and we'll be back on the same path where we dropped everybody else off earlier today. But we have one more route to show you, so keep watching. Past the pond and hang a right. Alright, we've got you back to the point on the trail where you can just turn off and head back to Joe E. Cycle if that's what you want to do.
You just head down Alberni, you take a right on Denman, and Joe E. Cycle's right on the left. Easy peasy, we got you back safe and sound.
But if you're not quite ready to be done yet, you could come with us. We've got a little more to do.
We do. We're going to head across the Lionsgate Bridge to our campground at Capilano RV Park.
And if you want to come for a cocktail, that's where we'll be. If you're heading out for the night and you're going to give your bike away before 9, that's just fine. We'll cheers for you. Since you decided to come over to the campsite with us, skip the right turn to Joe E-Cycle and carry on straight towards the Lionsgate Bridge. Follow the bike path and it will take you on a protected path right onto the bridge. Enjoy the views! As you near the end of the bridge, it's another tight right turn that will take you across underneath the bridge. We recommend you dismount for this part as it is also steep. When you come back up, carry on off of the bridge and take a sharp left down another great path directly to the campground. At the bottom to your right is the perfectly located Capilano RV Park where we love to stay.
And just like that, we're back.
That brings our Vancouver Stanley Park Seaside Bike Route Day to an end. Cheers! And if you'd like a free map of the route that we did today, you can go to CoreyandDenise.com. That's Corey with a K and Denise.com, and you can just download it from there.
And if you want to see future bike route videos, be sure to hit the subscribe. Give us a thumbs up if you like what you saw. And if we provided you with any value, feel free to hit the link below and buy us a coffee. Or whatever.
Thanks for watching.